What's up guys, John Joseph here, and guess what? Well, y'all don't have to guess because I'm sure y'all read the title already. Apple just completed its WWDC event, and honestly, I'm a bit impressed. Mainly with one thing, and coming from me, that should mean a lot because I'm an Android user. Let's take a look at the top features of the new iOS 14 release. So I'm rating these from level 1 to level 5. Level 1 being, bit alright. The level 5, which is head gone, explosion. You guys got the rating system? Alright, let's get into it. First up, new UI features. The biggest change they are calling App Library. Basically, iOS organizes your apps into folders and puts them at the end of all of your pages. With this new feature, they just made it easier to find apps, and at the same time they made it totally unnecessary to have more than 3 pages of apps. To remove extra pages, just go into jiggle mode. That's what he called it. I didn't make this up. Anyways, in jiggle mode, just tap the dots to the bottom and deselect pages you want to hide, and bang, less clutter. To be honest, with this new feature, I'll just use the home screen and my second page would be the app library. That's all I would need. You can search for apps using the search field at the top of App Library. iOS uses the first tab and puts suggested apps in it. It figures out which apps you would most likely need and put them in there for you. The second tab, they put recently added apps. So between the 2 tabs, the first and the second, you really won't need to go any further down in your apps. But if you do, the remainder of your apps will be organized by category below. And if you look closely within those categories, you will see that there is an app drawer that lists all of the apps of that category. But also at the top level, they give you access to the most recently used apps of that category. They really put some thought into this update. I give this feature a 4 out of 5. It adds some real value to your UI experience, and this is a feature that will be used every day. App clutter is a real problem for me, so I could see a lot of iPhone users benefiting from this. Next up, we have widgets. You can finally add widgets to your home screen. Widgets have been enhanced, they look better, and they also come in different sizes now, and they can be placed anywhere on the screen. There's also a smart stack widget now, which can change based on the time of day. I give this feature a 3. Reason being, I know that Apple users were waiting on these widgets for a while. Even though this is nothing new, it's about time, Apple. Now, when playing a video, if you swipe up to go home, the video pops out in picture mode. Then you can open up other apps while the video is still playing. You can also move the video around. You get the picture. Nothing special here. Also, again, Android users have been seeing this for a while, but like I said, iOS users have been waiting for these things for years now. So I give this feature a 2. It's very useful, but I think Apple is years too late for this. Siri also got some changes. She doesn't open in full screen mode anymore. She has a small animation when activated now. She's also a lot smarter now. She should be able to answer more questions without pointing you to a website. You can now ask Siri to send voice messages, perform dictation and translations. Speaking of translations, Apple introduced a new app called Translate. It does translations on the fly and has a conversation mode that allows people to communicate. This feature also gets a 2, and we all know why. Everybody knows, the real OG Translate app that's been around for a while. So nothing new there. App clips are also a new addition to the iOS space. They allow you to use a small part of an app that you need, but you don't have it installed. You may only need to use this app one-off, and you don't want to install a big program just to get that one little feature or just to perform that one little task. So this is great for quick use of apps. I give this feature a 3 again because hey, it's not revolutionary, but I can see it adding value to iOS users' daily routine. Until now, I did not mention anything impressive. We've seen most of these features available on Android OS, in some cases years ago. And I was thinking to myself, here we go again. Apple just repackaged some of Android features and are selling them off as new. And then they did this.
I'm excited to introduce a digital version of car keys. Now you can leave your keys at home and unlock and start your car with your iPhone.
So basically you can digitize your keys and store them in your phone. You can leave your car keys at home and use your phone to unlock and start your car. But wait, there's more. You can also share and send your keys to a friend if they need to use your car. Set permissions and driving patterns. This can be useful for parents with teens. The 2021 BMW 5 Series will be the first car to get this feature. Now, this feature gets a 5. I mean, this is like head-gone explosion. In case y'all didn't get what Apple just said, if I want to lend you my car, I can text you my keys. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments which feature you like more. Don't forget to like or subscribe and click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video.